channel. Today is a design with me kind of tutorial. Today I'm teaching you how to download fonts off of DaFont and what you need to do to get them into your system and up onto Design Space so that you can use them, as well as use them in other programs like Adobe Illustrator, Photoshop, PicMonkey, things like that. So we are gonna get going, and I am just showing you how to download them and some fun things that you can do with them. If you want to piggyback off of this video, I also taught you guys how to turn fonts into SVGs on Illustrator. So check that video out if you have not already. Subscribe, yeah, that's the word I'm looking for, down below or wherever the button is on this page. And I love you guys. Don't forget to check out links below for the Cricut and all the good deals that I have going on for you guys. That's just on my blog and they're always there. So let's get going. Hey guys, welcome back to Design Space 3. Today we are going to be doing a fun tutorial on how I love to download fonts from dafont.com and play with some fun things from there. So this is really fun and easy. Okay, so what you're gonna do first is you're gonna go to dafont, dafont.com. And there are a lot of other websites that offer free fonts, but I like to recommend DaFont just because I know that it's safe, I know that it's fun, I know that they have some really great fonts on there. And although there's some missing letters and stuff in these fonts because they are just made by random people, they're very easy to work with and they have a lot of really fun things. So we're gonna work with two different types of font, and I just popped on here and saw this. That is ridiculously cute. So let's start with Miraculous Christmas. Let's just click download. So there's a place you can donate to the author, and it'll tell you that it's free for personal use. And so these are going to only be free for personal use. Make sure that you're not selling anything that uses these fonts, and you'll be good to go. Okay, so then I'm gonna show you also how to use some fun dingbats, okay, because dingbats are super fun. So let's go just to one of these little areas and find a fun dingbat font. Or let's say we wanna do something fun with Christmas trees, or let's say it's a first birthday and we want some cupcakes. So let's see if there's any fonts that even include cupcakes, okay? So this is the preview button. This is actually really cool because if you're designing a word that you want to see how it looks in that font, let's go to like old school. You can type cupcakes, or you can type like whatever word you're going to be doing, and it'll show you the font in that word. And you can decide like, okay, well, I don't even like how it looks, even though I like the font. I don't like how that looks with cupcakes, okay? So besides that, this is the search bar over here. Let's look up cupcakes. Let's see if there's anything with cupcakes. Let's just see, okay? Of course there is, because there's tons of fun things. There are obviously going to be fonts that are called things like cupcakes, but I want some find like some wingdings or whatever, so some dingbats. Let's just go to the dingbats all together so we can filter through that. Of course, you're going to see there's these fun like swirlies and banners and all these little fun. These are really fun for if you're doing like logos and stuff like that, or you're trying to make like blog buttons for your blog. There's tons of different fun things, and they're awesome for the Cricut, for the design space. Okay, so let's do these like fun arrows. Let's say we're making bullet journal arrows, okay? So let's download these. I probably already have these in my library because I love arrows. So let's just download them. It's gonna be called Arrow Crafter Zip. So for the Mac, there's a couple different ways to do this, but for Macs, what you do is you go to your downloads and you unzip your zip file. This is going to be a little bit different if you have a PC. So you'll see that there's the fonts in here, but they're in a little file. Let me drag this down so you guys can see it. They're in a file. So what we want to do is under applications, you want to open Font Book. And that is Mac's spot where it saves all of your fonts, and all you do is just drag this into your fonts. It might prompt you to make sure that you want to download it or install, but some of the times they just go right in and then they'll be in there. So what was that called? It was called Arrow Crafter. So then you can go up and you can see the actual entire font, and I'm pretty sure I already had that in there. Look at, I have a couple other arrows too because I love arrows. So now that's going to be on our font. when you go into Cricut Design Space, you will need to close out the tab and reopen the tab so that it's now in your fonts. But once you have it in your font book on a Mac, like I said, I have not used a PC for a really long time, so I'm sure there's a way to add them to your PC, but you will maybe need to look that up on how to do that. Okay, so one of the other things I love to do when I'm on my computer, if I want to know, I like to keep font book open. Where did font book go? I like to keep font book open so that I can kind of see where my wingdings are or whatever. And if I want to, you can also organize things into different things on in your font book. So like you could organize your wingdings all into one spot. I like to keep these open just because I don't want to sit and type out all the letters to find what it is, but I can see like right here that this is the arrow I want, and if I want a little cheat, I can kind of like go to a regular font. I'm actually in Doodles right now, so that's why I can't see any letters. So let's go to all fonts. I can see that that's going to be like a P or an R, you know, in my wingdings. So if I liked like this banner right here, I could see that that's going to be like a P or an R. Or if I liked this heart. So you can see that I have a ton of them. So when I'm in Design Space now that I have those in my font book, they're going to pop up under these. And you can search all your fonts, system fonts, or Cricut fonts. So the system fonts are where all your own fonts are going to be. That's going to be where all of your default fonts are. So let's just talk about this for a second. Okay, because when we go into a wingding, now let's say we're going to use this Animox, which is these little animals. We have an A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, let's just look at what these are. Look at how cute some of these are. This is the G. I like the G. Actually, I like the A. Let's do a koala. Say we're making some nursery decor with a koala. Let's just do an A and make him big. Look how fun he is. He is able to be cut out just like this. It's almost like you've got a design ready to go. So obviously you can do this with regular fonts and stuff too, but wingdings are where it's at. So let's say we're making a koala decor for a little boy's home decor or whatever, his baby room. And we want to make something cute for this. And of course we're in a wingding right now. So I want it to say for this child, we prayed. Where are you at? Top of the font. Okay, because we're using wingdings, I think it's freaking out a bit. So let's change it to a regular font just to start. And let's do for this. I don't want a wingding. I don't want this guy anymore. Let's do a text. Change it to a regular font. Andy's Critters, so it looks like it's another. Let's go back to all. And just pick a Cricut Access font just to be safe. Okay. For this, is it working? There we go. Okay, so let's just say we wanted to put this up here, and child, this child, we add text, prayed. So obviously, like I would go in and I would kern and I would make this look perfect, and I would pick the colors I want, and I would make sure it looks perfect. But I just wanted to show you that this is a font, and you can find it on dafont.com. And say the theme is giraffes or whatever, they have animal fonts. They have so many fonts that that you can play with in these wingdings. They've got, you know, college fonts. They've got tons of different things. So just remember that anything that is on here you probably can't resell, but is definitely super fun for designing. Look at this little ring. You've got so much stuff. And then another tip is if you want to do like the A, B, C, D, E, F, G all the way, if you want to see all the font, let's see how many letters it'll be. C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Let's see if it'll show that entire thing. Nope. Okay, so it only shows you the first like few letters, but you get the point. You can see, like, say you wanted to find, like, this is just perfect. I need to show you guys how, like, you can take some of these fun things and turn them into blog buttons. So if you guys want to know, like, how to do that, let me know in the comments below. Okay, so I hope that helped you guys. I hope you guys have fun with the font if you've never used it before, or I taught you guys a fun new thing that you can do with it. But I'm obsessed with it. I love it. Look at these ones. Look at these banners. So cute. Okay, so I love you guys. Look at these crowns. Okay, I gotta go. Love you guys. Goodbye.